Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I'm bringing you another Pokemon X&Y Wifi battle. It's another multi-battle. I said I was going to upload another one in my last video. This was a rematch against Mikachu and Spencer, and once again my partner is Connor. This time I said I was going to bring a Sun team, so I pretty much told Connor if he wants to bring good fire types, he should probably do it. So he decided to bring his Mega Charizard X, his Talonflame, and his Porygon 2. So I got manual weather, obviously, because you don't see Ninetales or Groudon. So Rapidash is pretty cool. I really wanted to try this out and everything, so yeah, but I did notice that Spencer did decide to bring his Tyranitar, which could be problematic if he wants to keep switching it in and out to make me pretty much just waste turns of setting up Sunny Day. So they're going to lead off with their Pangoro and their Druddigon. I'm a little worried about Druddigon because of the name. I know it's a mixed Druddigon and it's really going to hurt a lot. So basically we lead off with our fire types. Connor's going to Mega Evolve right here as I'm going to set up the manual Sun. I do go first, but obviously you have to wait for the Mega Evolution to go by. I believe his Charizard's a bit bulkier. So it's not going to outspeed me, even though I'm pretty sure I would outspeed it generally anyways, because I have a lot of speed investment. But I'm going to go for the Sunny Day, as Connor's actually going to decide to go for the Flare Blitz on the Pangoro, which I don't totally agree with. I feel like that was a waste, because if he had gone for a Dragon Claw or an Outrage on Druddigon, that would be dead and we wouldn't have to deal with it. And I know it's not Rough Skin because it's a mixed one, which means it's going to be running Sheer Force, so it would have been dead. Pangoro, what could it really have done? Parting Shot, something? So Mikachu's going to go for a Draco and destroy Connor's Mega Charizard X, because obviously it's super effective. He's a Dragon type. He's going to lower his special attack in the process, though, which is really important because now he really can't hit some of our other guys with Dracos, and that's probably the most important thing because that's the strongest attack he can go for. So Connor goes out into his Porygon 2, and Spencer decides to go out to his Tyranitar. Porygon 2 is going to trace the Sandstream, which I get it why he traced that and not the person in front of him. And he could have gotten Sheer Force, that'd be nice because they both came in at the same time. But I still think that's a little stupid. I feel like you should just copy what's directly in front of you, not to the diagonal side of you. So Spencer's going to make a Evolve right here, as I'm actually going to set the Sunny Day again. I don't really care if I die because I have Vileplume, and Vileplume has a stronger Solar Beam in general, so that's fine. So because I am running a special Rapidash, which isn't very too common, but I really like it. I like running just Solar Beam, Fire Blast, Sunny Day on a lot of Pokemon. I don't know why. But Spencer decides he's going to want to start setting up with Power Punches on Porygon 2, gets the attack boost. Mikachu's going to go for a Super Power, which is actually going to be able to take it out because it's Life Orb boosted, it's super effective, Druddigon's a powerhouse, and also due to the fact that Porygon 2 was not carrying in a Violite. So, Connor's down to his last Pokemon, which is pretty funny because I haven't lost one of mine yet, and this is pretty much just reverse of what happened in the last battle. I lost all my Pokemon right away, and then now he did. So he gets Mikachu decides to go out to his Lantern at this point because he has pretty much lowered everything, and he's paralyzed, and it's probably not going to be too useful. As I go for a Solar Beam on his Tyranitar, and then I told Connor, I'm like, if you have any move that could possibly hit Tyranitar, you should probably go for it right now because it's going to be a pain in the ass if he goes for Rock Slide and knocks both of us out. So thankfully Connor's in-game Talonflame is still carrying Steel Wing. He's able to go for it and knock out Tyranitar. So in comes the Slurpuff. I'm going to go for a Fire Blast that is Life Orb boosted in the Sun, and I OHKO it. So little surprised, but not really, because it's a very powerful move to be taking, but Slurpuff is rather bulky too. So Connor decides to go for a Flame Charge on the Lantern, which is pretty good, I guess, for getting up his speed because he doesn't have the greatest speed thanks to being an in-game Pokemon. So he will guarantee outspeed everything now, which is great because nobody's going to bring a Scarfer. So it's pretty much just Mikachu left, and he hits us with a Discharge, I believe, and it's okay. It's not going to do a lot to us, and we're going to be able to take it. I'm going to be able to take it perfectly fine. Connor decided to roost this turn too, so That's good on our part because, you know, surviving, keeping the survivability of our Pokemon is pretty good. Not that it really matters because we have such an advantage over them. So the discharge is going to paralyze me, which is really bad, but Connor is fine. So he's got the attack, not the attack. He's got the Sun still, so it's kind of like attack boost, I guess, for the fire type attacks, and he has the speed boost still, so that's fine. Connor's going to decide to go for the Brave Bird, and if it wasn't an in-game Pokemon and it was very offensive, that would have been a dead Lantern, but obviously, like I've been saying, you know, weird EVs and whatnot. So another discharge. Connor is going to actually barely manage to hang in there, and I'm going to knock out the Lantern with a Solar Beam right here. So that's good. Thankfully, I didn't get paralyzed and everything. So not that it really mattered because Connor could have just gone for another Flame Charge, or he could have roosted, and that would have been good too. Because it's not like he could have gone for Surf or Scald, whatever he was carrying, because of the Sun, and wouldn't have done too much. Though it would have been better because it's super effective for both. But I don't know. I still don't even know what water move he was running. But in comes Apom. Apom's gonna obviously fake out, go for it on the Talonflame. Hope that I get paralyzed, so that way it's a free turn. And then he can just knock me out with like a return or a last resort the next turn. But I do break through, and I'm going to kill that off with a Fire Blast. So I have like no HP left, and I know that Jardigon's probably going to be Sucker Punching, and that's fine because I'm just more worried about the Sun. As you can see, that's why his Sucker Punch failed right there, not the fact that I got paralyzed, even though I don't know entirely how that works. I think it still goes through. I'm not entirely, yeah, I'm pretty sure it still goes through. So this turn he's going to Sucker Punch as I decided to go for a Solar Beam or Fire Blast, or I believe I was carrying Hidden Power Ice. I don't know, one of those moves. It doesn't really matter because I was going to go out to anything I had left over anyways. So instead of going out to my Mega Mawile just to pretty much end the game, I kind of just went out to Vileplume because I wanted to see how much a Solar Beam, because Vileplume did get this special attack boost this generation, so I'm figuring it's going to do a bit more. And if I was like Life Orb or something, unfortunately I'm not because I have that on my Rapidash. That would be nice. Mikachu unfortunately gets paralyzed, and then right here he's going to go for a Sucker Punch and take a bit of Life Orb recoil damage, which I'm not too happy about because I really just wanted to kind of dick around at the end and then eventually got to Mawile and just be like, you had absolutely no chance of winning. Just make him look, you know, like happy. Oh wow, he's going easy on me, and then just bam, you can't even touch me. So that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.